Hello, welcome back to the Mind Your Hormones podcast. I'm so excited to chat with you today, as literally always. I am on my walking pad. We're walking and we're talking. It's kind of like not great outside, so I'm like getting my steps in as we're doing podcast recording today. So if you hear the machine in the back, that's what's going on. But this is I always say this. I always say it's gonna be a quick episode, and then you know what happens around here. We sometimes go all over the place, but my intention for this episode is that it's short and to the point as per usual, because I know you got places to be, things to do, but I really want this to just be like the reminder that you need, that like sometimes, especially if you are someone who is trying to conceive, or maybe you're preparing your body for pregnancy, or you're somehow on, you're rebalancing postpartum, or maybe you're preparing for second baby, third baby, whatever. Like, you're someone who is so disciplined, so devoted, and you'll do whatever it takes. And a lot of times you'll go from thing to thing to thing, trying a bunch of different stuff and not seeing any changes and just thinking like, okay, like it just takes time, right? Especially because if you have been trying to conceive for a while and you go to your doctor, they're going to tell you just try for a year and then come back and we'll start IVF or whatever. And it's like, well, continuously trying and doing the same thing that I'm doing, it's not going to give you a different result. Right. So it's like so often you'll be doing the same things, the things that you hear are going to help with, fertility, like organ meats or new sex theory or fertility teas or whatever. And it's like you're waiting for it to just finally click and you don't notice any changes along the way. And it's just like, it's not just time, right? It's not like, okay, eventually it's going to work just because it's going to work. It's like, no, eventually it's going to work because you're doing things that are actually healing the root cause of the problem. So I want to talk to you today about 4 specific, like tangible improvements one of my clients saw in 1 week, literally after 1 week of working together. Okay. And this isn't even like directly working with me. She's in my program, Balance Your Blood Sugar, which is completely self-paced. Like you get immediate lifetime access to it. She went through the trainings, not even the whole program, literally not even the whole program, literally just 1 week of her watching trainings and making changes. And she already saw 4 physical improvements to her health that I want to talk to you about, because this is just proof that things can change and things can change quickly when you're actually doing what you need to do to get down to the root cause of the problem, right? Because for her, she was someone, like she literally said, like she messaged me and she was like, I ate pretty healthy before, like, but I was not in a mindset focusing on my blood sugar. So clearly I was missing something, because so often we'll just eat, like, we'll be like, okay, I eat clean, I eat whole foods, I'm eating my protein, I'm getting my organ meats in, like I'm having my veggies. And it's like, okay, eating quote unquote healthy is great, but if you're not focusing on blood sugar and you're not focusing on gut health and inflammation and stuff when you're quote unquote eating healthy, it's actually not going to do anything to support your fertility. And this was such a perfect example of that, because she's like, wow, I actually ate really healthy before this, but within 7 days, she noticed these improvements. Okay, so here are the improvements, and then we're going to talk about how she did it. She had more energy. She was actually hungry in the morning, which if you are not hungry in the morning, this is a huge red flag. If you're not hungry within the hour of waking up, this is letting you know that your blood sugar is dysregulated and or your nervous system is dysregulated. Most of the time it's both, because they go hand in hand. Everything is connected, and when one is off, the other is off, just like everything in your body. But it's a huge red flag. That's a lot of people, because they'll always recommend, okay, make sure you're eating breakfast with a protein, fiber, and healthy fat-rich breakfast within 60 to 90 minutes of waking up. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm just not hungry. And I'm like, well, there's your red flag right there. There's a red flag that you clearly need to be doing this, because you're meant to be hungry in the morning, right? You go hours without eating, right? Ideally 12 to 13 hours without eating from dinner to breakfast. You should be hungry when you wake up. If you're not, that's a sign that something is off. So she finally felt hungry again in the morning. Again, it's just after 7 days, okay? But she finally felt hungry in the morning. She had more energy. She was not having that late afternoon crash, like that 3 p.m. crash. She did not crash at all in the afternoons anymore. And her sugar cravings were completely gone within 7 days, okay? All of these signs are physical proof that her fertility is already so much better than it was this time last week. Right? Or, well, not right now, the time that she messaged me, right? Like now it's been a couple weeks, but like it's physical proof that her fertility is so much better than it was literally when she started the program a week before she messaged me all of this. And it takes most people literally months, if at all, to experience these physical improvements in their health. And it takes my clients 1 week because they are making small shifts to their diet and lifestyle that actually get down to the root cause of the problem. It's not a huge overhaul. It's nothing drastic. I mean, how drastic can you do things in 7 days? You know what I'm saying? That's just such a perfect example. And it's nothing you also can't do. So if you have been making changes to your health in an effort to boost your fertility and you're not seeing improvements like this in a couple of weeks, what you're doing is not working, period. Period. Okay? Your problem is not a lack of discipline or desire. Obviously, I know that you will literally do whatever it takes in order to get pregnant. Your problem is a lack of strategic direction of exactly what you need to do to see these results, to not only boost your fertility, but to also feel better in your day-to-day life. And the problem is that you were never educated. None of us were educated on how to actually heal your body and how your body actually works. Instead, we learned about rocks in school. We learned about these, what were those things called? Proofs. I think proofs in math. Clearly, I don't know. Clearly, I'm not using it. Clearly, nobody is using that. But we spent an entire year learning it, but we never were properly educated on how our body actually works. So instead of making these small tweaks to your diet and lifestyle so you can finally actually improve your fertility on a cellular level and feel 10 times better in your day-to-day life, because here's the cherry on top I want to say is like the healthy pregnancy. Along the way, who doesn't want to have more energy, not have sugar cravings, not crash in the afternoon, actually feel hungry in the morning? Like, this is drastically improving your day-to-day life, and a healthy pregnancy is just a natural byproduct because this is what's going to happen when your fertility is improving. It's not like your fertility is low and there's nothing else going on in your health. Like, of course, if fertility is low, there's other things going on in your overall health, and this is just how it's being presented in your body. So if you're searching for the next fertility hack or the next supplement that you heard boost your fertility, like, again, the Mucinex Theory, Vitex, or Chaseberry, they're the same thing, but some people call them both. Liver detoxes, parasite cleanses, organ meats, tracking with your LH strips, Mira, Inido, fertility loops, fertility teas, legs up the wall, like, wild yam cream, all this shit. None of that is supporting your fertility on a cellular level, which is why you feel like you have tried it all. And that was one reason, I should say, why you still haven't had that healthy pregnancy you've been praying for, right? Of course, other things that go into it, like sperm health and all of that. But like, this is a huge reason, because you're running down the rabbit hole of what's the next hack you could do, because this is what is shown to you of what can work, other than going to your doctor and your doctor saying, well, just wait, just keep trying, just keep doing what you're doing, and you come back in a year and we'll just like take care of it then. And it's like, that is literally the worst advice ever. It's absolutely mind blowing to me that that's what women are told on a daily basis. It's absolutely ridiculous. But like, you need to stop wasting your time, your energy, your money, your capacity on all of that bullshit, and instead just focus on the first and most important step in improving your fertility, your cycle, and your energy, which is balancing your blood sugar. Okay. This is exactly what this client, Nicole, did in Balance Your Blood Sugar. She actually got the bundle, Your Body is Designed to Heal bundle, where you get Balance Your Blood Sugar and the supplement masterclass. I'll put both in the show notes, but literally, the Balance Your Blood Sugar is $199 at the time that you're listening to this. Who knows if it'll go up in the future, but at the time you're listening to this, $199. Like, for these, I would pay that just for those 4 improvements alone. And that was just after 1 week. Like, clearly it's going to get so much better than that. And obviously her fertility, healthy pregnancy, all that, like, yeah, I spent $199 for that. Like, it's literally mind blowing. But like, also, Balance Your Blood Sugar does not mean that you have to never eat sugar and eat low glycemic foods. Like, that's not what Balancing Your Blood Sugar is. It's also not only for people who have diabetes or PCOS, like, it's for literally all of us, because we all have the hormone insulin. We are all impacted by blood sugar. I have literally never worked with a client who was trying to conceive that did not have some form of blood sugar dysregulation. So if you, and I've never, like, very rarely have I ever seen a client's food journal where there weren't some spots. I almost want to say never, maybe 99% of the food journals I've like audited for clients, where I say, oh, your blood sugar is regulated here. There's like, it is so prevalent. So, and this client, Nicole, is just proof that even though she was eating quote unquote healthy before she started this program, she was missing a huge piece of the puzzle. And now that her body is getting what it actually needs, it is healing, and it is healing quickly, right? It does not have to take forever for you to see these physical changes in your day-to-day life that are also a representation that at just like underneath it, your fertility is also improving. So I just want this to be maybe like a kick in the ass you needed of like, okay, I've been doing X, Y, and Z for however long and I haven't seen these changes. Or like maybe you've been going to a naturopathic doctor or you're working with someone, whatever, and you're like, I'm actually still struggling with these things. It's like, well, we're still missing something. We are still missing something. And the beauty of Balance Your Blood Sugar, the program I'm speaking about, and also just in general balancing your blood sugar, is that it, like, when you balance your blood sugar, it causes a positive domino effect of every single other hormone in your body, which is why it is so effective. And some people don't even need to go further than that, right? Like in the Mind Your Hormones stuff, we go through everything, all the root causes, blood sugar included, plus nervous system, gut, liver, nutrient deficiencies, all of it. But some people don't even have to go further than balancing their blood sugar. It's like, that's the only piece they needed. Some of us need all of it, right? So it just totally depends. But like this, if you are like, where do I start? What is the first thing I could do? Low barrier entry. Like you want to obviously improve your fertility, but you also want to feel better in your day-to-day life. It's so good. So good. It's so good. I just want everyone to get their hands on this, which is why I priced it at a point where I'm like, okay, this is going to be way more accessible to people than some people are unable to find the Mind Your Hormones method accessible. So I'm like, let me just do this because this is going to be such a great entry point for people and it is going to literally change your life. So I'm going to put that in the show notes for you. Balance Your Blood Sugar. Of course, we also have free training. How to create hormone and blood sugar balance meals. That's a great place to start, completely free. You could get that in the show notes as well. And then the specific programs that Nicole was in, she got the bundle with Balance Your Blood Sugar and Supplement Masterclass. I'll put that in the show notes for you too. But I just want you to know that things can change and things can change quickly when what you're doing is actually working, okay? So really assess right now. Are you noticing improvements in your day-to-day life? Are you making changes that actually matter? Are you spending your energy and putting your energy towards things that are working, or are you just wasting more time? And of course, this isn't like a shame game, right? Like I'm not saying like, oh, you're just an asshole because you're wasting time. Like, no, you're doing what you think is required. Like you're just doing whatever you can to try and get to your desired goal of having a healthy pregnancy. And unfortunately, we're fed all this bullshit that doesn't actually matter. So it's like, this is not about shaming yourself. This is just about, okay, maybe I need to pivot. Maybe I need to stop doing certain things. Maybe I need to start doing certain things. Like, just get honest with yourself about where you're at and take it from there, because like you not only, it's not even about like, you want to get there quicker. Obviously you do, but everyone has a specific timeline. Like there's the whole side of it too, but you also want to feel better in your day-to-day life. Like we only have one shot here, right? Like we're only here once. So yes, you want to have your healthy pregnancy, but also you want to have energy so you can feel good, so you can enjoy your life. You don't want to feel like you have to crash every single day. You need to pop caffeine like it's like candy. You know what I mean? Like you deserve to feel better and feel empowered in the choices that you're making so that you know that you're in control of your health. Like you're in the driver's seat of your health and you can change these things. Again, this is not a crazy overhaul. It's seriously not. It's so simple. It does not have to be complicated. People are telling you all this shit is complicated with your hormones, whatever. It's really not that complicated. It's truly not. It just takes effort and knowing what the hell you're doing, which is obviously why I'm here helping you. Let's go. Okay, so I'll put the free training in the show notes. I'll put Balance Your Blood Sugar in the show notes. All that's there for you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Look, we did make this quick episode. Let's go. And I will talk to you in the next one.
Thank you so much for being here. If you loved this episode and learned something valuable, please share it with a friend who you think would also love it, or post it on social media and tag me so I could personally say thank you for helping me spread this important message. I am beyond grateful to be here with you. So until next time, stay intentional, stay consistent, and always mind your hormones.